Second part of running effective team meetings is share responsibilities with your team members. How to run an effective meetings, a powerful meeting. More than a powerful meeting, I would call it an effective meetings. Okay. First, why should we run the meetings? Why should we run a team meetings? Anybody? Motivation. Very good. Educate people. Very good. Thank you. Next. Recognition. Very good. Direction. Very good. Reminders. Very good. Announcements. Very good. Next. Upskill. Yeah. Recap. Reviews. Very good. Okay. And you understand that it's combination of all of that. Team meetings are to motivate your people, update the production, the sales that's happening, and give recognition. Give a bit of a sense of direction for your team members. A lot of things like that. Okay, number one. And the second thing what you talk about is why and now how to do your team meetings. Okay. Most people as a team leader, whether you have 3 people or 4 people or 5 people, go into this kind of a misconception or idea of being a leader, and what they do, they have this team and it's that is their show. It's my team, I run those team meeting. And as a team leader, you make announcements, you announce the high rollers, recognition, everything, and you expect your team members to be all juiced up and pumped. It happens all the time? Yes. Exactly. If you're not doing, I'll talk about little things that we can do as a team meeting. The team, you might be the leader of that team, but that team belongs to everybody. Your job as a team leader is not to be on show. Your job as a team leader is to facilitate a proper coordination among the team leaders. If you change your perspective towards, this is my team to this is our team. Is there a difference of approach? Yes. Very good. Okay, now. And how do you do this? There are different factors to it. Okay, so first and foremost thing about running a team meeting, please write this point, is be prepared for a team meeting. Have a plan. Don't just rattle it off. Make sure that you have a plan before you go. What are you going to talk about and what are the topics and all that kind of stuff. The second part of running effective team meetings is share responsibilities with your team members. Let me emphasize on that point. If you're a team of 5 people, so what you have to do, everybody shares responsibility of running team meetings. So it's not your show. Probably on a Monday, you can you run your team meeting, and on a Tuesday, your next person on your team, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and a Saturday, so on and so forth. Got it? Yeah. Okay. So when you decide that, when you tell them that when are you going to run a team meeting, when are your team members going to run a team meeting? It's a part of your plan that need to be already communicated on your group and all that kind of stuff. So now what happens, the second way of doing it also is whoever is the high roller of the day in your team can announce the high rollers for the team. One person can be, that's one way. You understand? Second way of doing it is one person gets an in charge. One person does a high roll every day. One person does recognition every day. The one person does the customer service every day. And one person does the goal updates every day. And then one person does, usually it's a good idea. Also, I'll incorporate that. When you're running any team meetings, have, if you do get a chance, at least 2 times a week or 3 times a week, have a little message oriented topic. probably can last 2 or 3 minutes. Otherwise it becomes a little boring after a little while. Okay, so what do you do? So have a message, have a little story, or talking about some motivational quote that you read before, and you can expand on that motivational quote, what it means. It gives a message in a team meeting. Got it?
Yeah.
Very good. Nice. Okay, so it's easy. So as I said, as soon as you start sharing responsibilities with your team members, with everybody is involved in it, and now that is when the attitude of everybody changes. They all say, this is our team, and everybody takes responsibility, rather than just you standing there and trying to put up a show, and you think like you are like Tony Robbins and motivate everybody. Everybody goes on there, yeah.